First time on TV, a modern horror classic from John Carpenter. Parental discretion advised.
Rayovac is providing free personal kid-size flashlights for use when trick-or-treating Halloween night.
So call now to get Frankenstein at the special introductory price of just $14.99.
They're just jealous, boo-boo. They're just jealous of your ways.
They hate us because they A-N-U-S, anus.
You got it. That's all it is, too. Happy Halloween, mother lickers.
We are giving you a little treat. We're still going to drop our normal episode.
Yeah, like later this week or whatever.
Like later on. But this coming to you pre-recorded for Halloween.
I love Halloween so very much.
I don't know what we're calling this yet, but yeah, special episode.
I never do Halloween to the fullest. This is probably the most Halloween thing I've done in like a decade. I don't dress up. I don't give out candy. I watch Halloween. The Michael Myers movie, yeah.
The seminal film.
Yeah, I watch that every Halloween, but, you know, I just don't... I don't want to be a part of Halloween. I just want to have Halloween in my heart.
I want to keep Halloween in my heart year-round. Yes, I do in fact have a little sign under my TV in the living room that says, stay creepy.
And that's just year-round?
That's year-round. Just a little orange sign. But I agree with what you're saying. I think there was a time in my life where I went hard on costumes. I did it up. I went to the parties, went to bar crawls, all the things, orchards, pumpkin patches, hay rides, all that kind of stuff.
We could go see a movie. We could kill someone. The apple orchard.
I'm down for whatever. But I think that, yeah, somewhere along the way, I just wanted to curl up with a bowl of candy and watch scary movies in the dark, or maybe under the soft glow of some molded plastic Halloween decorations from the 70s.
Really, the only reason that my porch light is off tonight is because Halloween candy's like $25 a bag at the Walmart, and I just don't have it in me to spend $25 on candy for someone else. Also,
big news.
I found out that I got the sugar.
You got the sugar foot.
It's not full-on diabetes, but it's like I'm on the edge.
It hurts me to pee, and it causes me to be short with my family.
You're not there, but you're on the way there.
And I don't know how that happened. So I'm super strict diet. I'm trying to fix it. I think a lot of people, whenever they get news like that, they kind of go backwards a little bit. They say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do me. I'm going to die anyway. I'm going to live forever. And that's a weird thing for someone with clinical depression to say.
You're not even a billionaire.
Right. I just want to see how long I can make it. And the deck is apparently stacked against me. I got the sugar. I got the Crohn's. It's not looking good, baby.
I'm already 10 years older than I ever thought I would be. This is all gravy. I'm going to live I'm going to rock it till the wheels fall off, as they say.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's Nate Dogg who says that. We're going to rock it till the wheels fall off.
But anyway, so any candy I would have had left over, I can't even fucking eat it.
Whereas I ate, several handfuls of Twix and Three Musketeers and stuff out of the giant bowl of candy that I have.
You know what my special treat is now? A small handful of cashews and a zero sugar A&W root beer.
Oh, it's so sad.
It's
like
rough.
You're already in the home.
I'm already in the home. I'm 37 years old.
When does your adjustable hospital bed get here?
Soon. I fucking hope so.
We're going to put up, don't you worry, we're going to put up railings in your shower. You're going to be okay, buddy.
Start a GoFundMe for me.
Tell you what, though.
I want a hospital bed stat.
You're going to have to pick a level of this split level to just live on. No more stairs for you.
That would suck.
So you pick one, buddy.
Bro, you can't walk upstairs anymore. My whole house is stairs.
We get you one.
Sell your house.
Get one of those long ramps that winds its way across your whole front lawn so we can get up to your door.
And I'll build it myself. That's the worst part.
It'll be real shitty.
I'll be out there building the ramps for myself to use.
I'll shaky because you're weak with the sugar.
Just barely keep it together.
I can't even hammer these nails in.
This looks like shit. Ow!
Meanwhile, I'm smoking.
Didn't you hear? I got the sugar. Get away from me.
Meanwhile, I'm smoking 2 packs a day, just doing cartwheels on your lawn.
It's insane. It's insane.
God loves me.
I guess.
What can I say?
I mean, I talk mad shit about the Lord all the time. So if there is one, he's got it out for me, I'm sure.
Well, first of all, through God, all things are possible. So jot that down.
There's a reason I haven't told certain members of my family about the sugar diagnosis.
You don't want to end up on a prayer list.
Because I don't want to be on their fucking prayer list. I don't want them to say things like, you could come to church. And I go, cool. Is there a way to check my blood sugar there? Because I really need that more than anything.
You know what's annoying is you can't turn to those religious people when stuff's going bad because, like you said, you end up on the prayer list and shit. And you can't say good stuff is happening either. Like, oh, I got a promotion at work. They go, well, I was praying about that. And it's like, so I should give you credit? What the fuck?
You're discounting my effort, you bitch.
I fucking hate that shit so much. And then you're like, oh, I got my arm chopped off, but I survived the accident. It's like, well, I prayed that you'd survive. Well, how about you pray that I kept my arm?
Right. Oh, that part's your fault. But I thought God was in control.
God saved me from the thing he sent. Fuck off.
And then they're always like, he works in mysterious ways.
That's right. We're still ranting about religion because we were both raised with it, and we need to get this shit out.
We can't tell our families about it.
It's still rattling around in there, all the shit we want to say to people that are conversations we didn't have 30 years ago.
Ideally though, a family member is listening to this because it's on YouTube.
It's free.
It's not a secret that I do this.
There is no barrier to entry. You just have to type it in.
I want them to hear it and them to kind of have basically their own come to Jesus moment and realize that I've been masking a lot. I've been holding a lot back.
I've been accused at multiple points in my life of not being, what's the word?
Genuine?
No, bendable, like flexible and congenial and, in certain social situations. I need people to understand that I am already compromising my beliefs.
Right.
When I'm mean to you at a family function, that is so just the tip of the iceberg of what I want to say to you.
You have no idea how much I'm holding back.
I'm so sorry I didn't, smile as big as you thought I should. But just know that it took everything I had to not scream at you about some of the bullshit that you preach.
Anytime I go to a function that I'm just not into, right, I'm just counting the seconds, the minutes that we can leave, and I can relax my shoulders.
Yeah.
And just take it easy. Just calm down.
There's nothing worse than having to shove yourself into a box that you just don't fit into. Going back to like a church function or something, or even some of the more religious family stuff. It just feels like putting on a pair of shoes that just doesn't fit anymore.
It's fun that we're talking about wearing costumes because it's Halloween.
The one night when we show our true faces.
Letting it all out. I'm airing my dirty laundry, so to speak. And it's not even my dirty laundry. It's just my actual clean laundry that no one's ever seen before. The dirty laundry is what I wear.
So I told you that I'm going to be watching The Great Pumpkin on a Trinitron.
Yeah, tonight.
I will probably also watch the Venture Brothers Halloween special.
What are you guys? I'm the thinner, whiter Duke.
And I'm Rusty Venture, boy adventurer.
That's more disturbing than flattering.
Dr. Orpheus gives a great speech in that one.
Yeah, I remember.
And speaking of Venture Brothers, those dogs that you were fighting in the hallway, they remind me of the Diamond Dogs from the Guild of Calamitous Intent.
Yeah, okay, cool.
You remember them?
Yeah.
I'll find you a picture.
What's the red eye on the right-hand side of the corner mean?
It's your blood eye.
Maybe it means I'm focused.
It means there's vampires near.
Oh, yeah, that means I can strafe around them. That's what that means.
Fuck yeah.
That's cool.
That is cool.
By the way, we're playing Vampire Hunter D on PS1 again. People really liked it, so we figured for Halloween, that's what we're going to play again.
Yeah, we're into this.
The game's growing on me a little bit. I'm still lost. I still don't know what I'm doing, but
still love that sexy bodysuit.
But again, it's better than Castlevania 64.
I'll probably try to watch some Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. I've watched a couple of them throughout the month to kind of get in the spooky season. But other than 1978's Halloween by John Carpenter, are you going to watch anything else?
Well, so we'll touch on Disney Plus's catalog real quick of the Treehouse of Horror episodes.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like it'd be that hard to do. They have the list of episodes, right? But if you just press play on one of the Treehouse of Horror episodes on Disney Plus,
I know what you're saying.
the next Simpsons episode will play. It won't play the next Treehouse of Horror.
Even though they've categorized it as, like you said, its own page of here's the Treehouses of Horror. It doesn't actually make a playlist.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that'd be that hard to
No, it doesn't.
do, right?
It doesn't. It doesn't seem that difficult, and I am equally as frustrated because Hulu does a similar thing where they will gather like all the Bob's Burgers Halloween episodes. But again, like you were saying, it just goes to the next episode of the show.
Right.
After that episode, you can't just leave it on and it'll play all those Halloween episodes in a row.
It's just weird.
It's
Weird
just
choice.
A weird oversight, it feels like. I like the bat with his little echolocation.
Yeah. I'm shooting with my voice. Now. That was weird. Try that again. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, he's got green inside of him.
Cool.
That's cool.
I like it.
Green blood's so cool.
See, we were talking about, last time we played this, we were talking about the camera movements. It does seem less than intuitive sometimes when you're coming around these corners.
If you're jumping through a camera change, good luck.
Yeah.
It's like changing lanes and you just have a car in your blind spot all the time.
Oh, love it.
I'm lost in Meyerlink's mystical, invisible castle. Typical vampire hunter behavior. Lost in someone else's house. Love how he draws his sword, though.
I mean, it is badass. There it is. There's one of the diamond dogs.
Look at this. Wait for it. Oh, God. Delicious. Just sensational.
All right, so clear a couple more hallways, but I want each of us to talk about like a memorable Halloween before we get out of here.
Oh, sure. I remember my first time dressing up as a vampire.
First time as a vampire.
As a vampire, I got like this Dracula costume, and the vest was cool.
What kind of Dracula were you?
I don't know.
You're like a classic
Dracula.
Bela Lugosi style Dracula.
Yeah, not Count Orloff, but Count Dracula. Bela Lugosi.
Not Nosferatu.
Yeah, medallion and everything.
Oh, the medallion.
And has the Fang technology improved? Are we still okay?
Oh, yes.
Because when I was a kid, all they had were these like plastic things, like I don't know, it was like one piece. You had to shove it in your mouth like shitty dentures. And I just remember saying, as I spoke through the fangs that didn't fit my mouth right.
We all have an experience of one, cutting the fuck out of the sides of our mouths with the little plastic ones that were really shitty, so that would come out of like gumball machines.
Right.
And like you're talking about just not being able to talk through the slightly nicer ones.
It's memorable for me because it was the first Halloween where like mom could actually afford to get me a real Halloween costume. It was very cool.
How old were you?
I don't know, maybe 8 or 9, something like that.
Perfect.
It was perfect age too.
Perfect age.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good times.
And that same year, the cafeteria lunch monitor got in trouble for wearing fangs to school. She bought like the real fangs,
the fancy ones,
the fancy fangs. She was pulled aside. As far as I know, she was written up, which is
well, we'll check on that.
Adorable.
As far as I know.
As far as I know.
Don't worry, I'll check up on it with the governor.
She quit shortly after that, and I can't blame her. Because how fucking stupid is that?
You know, now they have those, the fancy fangs that you can actually, like, you know how they do the acrylic nail sets?
Coming up this year, fancy fangs.
Where they, like, cure the actual nails.
Oh, wow,
like
okay,
like,
yeah.
They do that with fangs.
Because cosplaying's big business.
Because cosplay, yeah, essentially. That's nice, though. I like the idea of you having a real costume and you going as the ever-popular Dracula.
Dracula just works.
Who has been, I believe, portrayed on film more times than Jesus himself. He's in the public domain. If you want to make a Dracula movie, you could do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow. We're going to do it tomorrow, actually.
You don't have to pay anybody.
Be on the lookout for our shitty Dracula movie.
We can't do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's All Saints Day.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the perfect day.
Tomorrow's the perfect day to make a Dracula movie, November 1st. Fuck you, the Catholic Church.
I think
as I wander around this castle with no idea where to go.
I think one Halloween that stands out for me was being slightly older. I was a little older than 8.
They're going to say slightly overweight.
No.
I was a fat child, a chunky little boy.
I wish. I feel like that would have given me some character.
Aw.
Instead, I'm just a shithead. I had to be like 14. Like,
Sure.
To the point where you can't really go trick-or-treating, but you can kind of go with your friends and like go to a party or something. You know what I mean? You're like 14, 15-year-old friends. Only one of you could maybe drive, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I got it.
So I
Just causing fucking problems.
I had a pair of thigh-high boots, and I was just a straight-up sex worker that year.
Okay.
Because I wanted to do fishnets. I thought it would be funny.
Were you a good sex worker? Like, were you good at your job?
I was enthusiastic, and I feel like that goes a long way.
You had a client that you went to often?
It's 30 for a half and half, 50 for the regular.
I don't know what a half and a half is. I'm scared to ask.
Oh,
and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
It's actually very simple. A half and half is traditionally 30 minutes of oral sex and 30 minutes of sex, whereas a standard like package would be just sex. But a half and half is probably the most popular like side item. That
I'll take the half and half, please. Thank you.
all we have is heavy whipping cream.
Shit. All right, I'll make it work.
Sir, this is the bakery section.
Aren't you lactose intolerant? Shut up.
Not tonight, baby. Come on, baby.
Is my money green or what?
Anyway, so that's your sex worker menu tip. Ask for the half and half. It's worth it. Because you get a little shy if you're going to be with a prostitute. So what you want to do is you want to let her take care of you for a minute. So that way you can be ready for the other half. You know?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You married man who loves his wife and is never going to use this advice. I like that we're coming with
Happy Halloween!
with tips for Halloween. Everybody stay safe out there. And yeah, look forward to our regular episode coming out in a couple days.
Yeah!